Are you drowning in student loan debt? Feeling like you're paddling in a sea of never-ending payments? Well, you're not alone, and relief may be on the horizon. It's no secret that student loan debt has become a crushing burden for many. With outstanding balances often reaching into the tens of thousands, the weight of these loans can feel like an anchor on your financial future. But there's a glimmer of hope. The Biden administration is working on a new student loan forgiveness program. That's right, your debt might not be a lifelong sentence. This new proposal, expected to be finalized in 2024, could offer a lifeline to those struggling under the weight of their student loans. The previous proposal for up to $20,000 in debt relief was struck down by the Supreme Court, but this new plan is being crafted with the Higher Education Act as its base. So if you're gasping for a financial breath, hold tight. There might be a lifesaver on the way. Now, let's dive into the juicy details of this proposed lifesaver, also known as Biden's Student Loan Forgiveness Program. This program is currently under development by the Biden administration, with a finalized proposal expected in 2024. Unfortunately, the previous proposal, which promised up to $20,000 in debt relief, was struck down by the Supreme Court. However, this setback doesn't mean the end of the road for student loan forgiveness. The new program is being designed based on the Higher Education Act and will undergo a formal rulemaking process. A committee of negotiators will meet to discuss the proposal, and the public will have an opportunity to provide input. That's right, your voice matters in this process. In considering who will be eligible for this program, the Department of Education is focusing on 4 groups of borrowers, one of which includes those experiencing financial hardship. So if your student loan is causing you to tighten your belt, there may be some relief in sight. Now, a bit of news on the program. The Supreme Court has been involved in reviewing the program, and the outcome of this could significantly impact its implementation. Furthermore, the Biden administration has already canceled an impressive $127 billion in federal student loan debt through existing forgiveness programs. So, as we wait for the final verdict and the finalized proposal, there's a glimmer of hope for those of you feeling weighed down by your student loans. With this potential lifeline, you might just be able to swap your student loan life jacket for a cocktail on a debt-free beach. But wait, it's not all smooth sailing. There are a few waves to navigate before reaching that debt-free shore. Picture this. You're on a boat, the boat being the Biden administration's student loan forgiveness program, and there are storms brewing. The storms are the legal challenges the program is facing, including lawsuits and an extended pause on student loan payments. One such squall is a lawsuit filed by the New Civil Liberties Alliance on behalf of the Mackinac Center for Public Policy, challenging the extension of the pause on federal student loan payments. This is not the first of its kind, with private lender Sophie filing a similar lawsuit earlier. The argument? The Department of Education unlawfully extended the pause, which allegedly harms nonprofit employers and reduces the incentive for borrowers to work for a nonprofit. Another looming cloud is the fate of the forgiveness program itself, currently under the scrutiny of the Supreme Court. The restart of federal student loan payments is tied to the litigation over the forgiveness program. Payments are set to resume 60 days after the Supreme Court's ruling, expected in late June or early July. Now you might be wondering, what does this mean for borrowers? Well, it's a bit of a holding pattern. Borrower balances have been frozen since March 2020, with no interest accruing and collections on defaulted debt on hold. That's the silver lining, at least for now. But the uncertainty of the future can be daunting, and the waiting game continues. So, while we all want to surf the wave of debt relief, it seems there's a bit of a waiting period before we can catch that break. But don't lose hope, fellow debt paddlers. There's a silver lining on the student loan cloud. Amid the ebb and flow of lawsuits and loan pauses, significant changes are expected to ripple through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. This could mean more flexibility and credit towards forgiveness for those of you who've dedicated your careers to public service. And it doesn't stop there. A new income-driven repayment plan is also in the pipeline. This isn't just a drop in the ocean, folks. This could substantially reduce both your monthly payments and total loan amounts, making it a little less daunting to dip your toes back into repayment waters. And let's not forget, these changes are set to roll out in July. So mark your calendars and keep your eyes peeled for updates. So while we may be bobbing in a sea of student loan debt for now, the horizon does seem a little brighter. Hang 10, debt surfers, your wave might be coming.